Good morning and welcome to Just Time 4. Gorgeous morning this morning. We're 9 miles in on a 30-mile ride, and just thought I'd say hi and good morning part way through, as doing it at the same time near my house all the time is a bit boring. So yeah, welcome. This morning, doing something I haven't tried before, with much success anyway. I did the Autoroute thing on my Garmin this morning and just put in 30-mile route heading west, and because I've got it connected to my glasses, it means I'm getting really good information to my ears directly through the glasses. It's just telling me where to go. So we'll see how good it is. But I just thought I'd try it in case anybody hasn't done, because in previous times I've struggled to get it to work direct from the Garmin. It hasn't always worked. But this morning, to be fair, doing it at home, it did seem to work okay. And so we're starting in Shaftesbury as always. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. So straight away, it's telling me to go right here and then go left, which I know is not a good way. But we'll stick with it. So yeah, it's telling me I would have come up there for no particular reason. Anyway, crack on. And we've got to go right down to Bimport. So the way that it's chosen this route, definitely not the way I would have gone, but it has got me there. James's Church as usual. So we're coming down towards Guy's Marsh this morning according to this route that's been set. Okay, so I've just got to the top of a decent hill, only to find it says turn around. So I'm gonna. Okay, so I must have missed a turn, and I was enjoying going down the hill so much, didn't hear it. I don't think it said it, to be fair. So we'll go back. So I don't think it said turn right when I came down here, but I should have been looking at the map as well, which I wasn't. So the instructions are coming through really clear on these glasses, and I just think, I know these aren't for everybody, but for me, I think it's fantastic. So you've got instructions on your ears. I can have a bit of music if I want to, take videos, photos. if I can teach them to pedal, we'll have the full lot. So now seems like a good time to show you the video on how to get this to work on your Garmin. The one I'm using in the video is my Garmin 830 Edge. So first of all, once you've turned your Garmin on, you'll get to the main page, press navigation. Once you've done that, press courses and then round trip course. Once you get to there, you get the choice of the main menu. Start at the top with the distance, put in whichever distance you require. I'm doing 30. Then you go to your location. Usually just do current location. And then you can go on the direction which you want to travel from where you are. So north, south, east or west, whichever you prefer. Then you press search. And then it will say acquiring current location. Now, I just go back to what I've used previously because I'm starting from the same place. Then you just leave it to search, which takes a little while. And you can see it's got one. I think eventually it'll have 3. So once it's finished finding your options, the search bar will disappear and it will show you the different routes it's found. So each one will be completely different and you can just look at, this is my first route, which is 28 miles. Route 2, which is 30 miles, and they're all different elevations as well. So it gives you a variation on what you prefer basically, and you just choose whichever one. So that one's slightly more than 30 miles, 33.67. And just pick which one you want and off you go. It's going all right so far. Just stopped here because it's gorgeous, and yeah, the navigation is okay. It's not a route I'd choose, but if you're happy to just carry along with the route that's chosen, I mean, it's not been bad. It's just not, because these roads are local roads. I know them really well. I wouldn't come. It's not a way I'd go. But it's all right, actually. Very nice. So that's, I guess, the whole point of doing it is to go somewhere different, especially locally. So, yeah, it's going all right so far. So we're 9 miles in on a 30-mile ride. Oh, I've just turned right. It's one of those dilemmas. It actually said the road is closed, which is often just for cars. So I'm heading into the unknown. I've got to turn right in a mile. So the maximum sort of mistake I'm going to make is 2 miles, I suppose. But we'll see in a minute. Hopefully we'll still be able to get through. Okay, so looks like they weren't joking. Well, can we squeeze through? I reckon we can squeeze through here. I might regret it in a minute. Oh, might just have got away with this one. Or not. Just about there. Gonna have to get off. So, it's just said in 1 mile, turn right onto Landshire Lane. Well, Landshire Lane is where I used to work years and years and years ago. I've been at the company I'm with now for 26 years, so it's got to be 27 years ago. 26 and a half, something like that. So yeah, used to be called Newton Steel. Worked there for a few years. Morning. So as I was saying, just turning right here onto Landshire Lane. Now directly ahead is what's now called AJN Steel. But yeah, used to work there years ago when it was called Newton Steel. It did close down for a period and then reopened. It's a lot bigger now, I think, than what it was. So basically they are steel stockholders. Used to be able to get in from this side. Yeah, it's all gone now. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, back into Gillingham now. 21 and a half miles in. Right, so what's happened is the route that the Garmin took me was spitting distance from my parents' house. So I popped in for a cup of coffee, turned everything off, came back out, turned it back on again. Garmin worked for a bit and then it decided that there was no route to follow. So whether that was because I turned it off, I don't really know. So what I've had to do was I then did the most direct route back to the start. So I think it'll still come out at about 30 miles, but maybe not the complete original route. I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to be roughly. But I couldn't go that close to my parents and not pop in for a coffee. And then on the way back, we've done a couple of drone shots. And so it's been very, very, very casual today. But you know, it's a gorgeous day. Don't get many of these. So, not rushing about. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Afternoon, thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers, mate. It's usually really quiet on this road. It's chaos today. Relative chaos. And he's guaranteed the fact he was very, very confident I was good at cycling. Jesus. Okay, so there's a dreaded warning here. The Climb Pro has started. But he's not going to move in too much. Afternoon.
Right.
And here we go, Mottcombe Hollow again. Second time, I think, this week. So, there we go. That's the end of today's ride. Thanks very much. And thanks for watching Just Time 4, and I'll see you next week.